Okay. So, the very first goal. Down here we got $20. This thing's beat to like living crap.
Who knows what's going on with it? Well, show them how, the fitment.
It's on here. Keep it straight. It's on point.
Let's look at front and see what the tape's really doing.
Don't bend it.
But there, look at the wobble.
That's right.
It's cambered out.
We can't do. We'll just go ahead and grab this one and see if we can take this one home for like $10 cheaper. So $15 in total for all this. Record deal.
What's that? No, Max.
D-Max. These nuts.
Not the old 2500.
Like for
Let's see her vagina.
Hello. That's a good angle. Someone actually ruined this. Just make it. Put it on something. You might be asking, what is the whole point of this video with a whiteboard and some expo markers, or whatever you want to call this. So, as you can tell from the title of the video, this is how to make your goals a reality. And now this isn't clickbait or nothing like that. I want to speak my own piece of my mind. You know, like, in general, for people that make their New Year's resolution. I know I'm a little late to this video. I know just in general, like New Year's resolution, I'm late. You know, it's almost end of January. Not really. We still have a whole another 11 months of this year. Okay, so the main reason I am making this video is truly for myself, for my goals. And not only, this is for you all too, but it is my opinions and my belief on how I'm going to make this year worth it and what I want to do. And this is why I bought these two items. And it can actually, I believe, in my opinion, why it can help you all get to your goals, whether that be a car, a house, if you're old enough, or even an apartment, or your goals of just for school in general, or you want to do YouTube like I'm trying to do. We're going to get to that right now. I bought this big freaking whiteboard. Now, you might have seen this on YouTube, you might have not. I've seen a couple of these, but not in the way I'm going to be using it. Well, it is the way I'm going to be using it like other people, but I'm putting it up my garage. Now, I will put links in the description about this, that there are studies showing that if you use a not a whiteboard, but you somehow link, I don't know how to explain this. I'm doing this in I guess an artistic way, because I want to see my goals visually. And I come in this garage every day before I leave to go to school, to work, come home at night. You can see the fact that you can't see that wrong, but there is a little piece of board I put up here a while back. I'm going to be drawing this onto there with my goals. And we're going to get into why these goals, or at least why you should visually see your goals every day. So obviously, I don't know the science behind this or the emotional, mental process, but there are evidence out there on why this could help you. I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm going to give you my reasoning from another YouTuber that I believe it made an impact on me and why I am doing this. And I don't know, it's something that just kickstarted, but I'm going to kind of give you peace of mind. So it's a quote from Evan Shanks. And that quote is, "Between the promise and the payoff, there is a process." So that quote to me, I'm in college and I like to depict certain things. This quote, it struck me when I heard him say that, because it is so true in what people do in our everyday life. Between the promise and the payoff, there is always a process. So, and this is very serious. I know I'm being like so serious. I don't like doing this, but it hit me, and I want to make a video about this. Maybe give you all some enlightenment. It might hit you too in a different way, like it's hitting me. I don't know. It might hit you in a totally different way. You might not even like it. So just close the video now, where you might love this, and it might, you know, strike you in a positive way. But let's start off with between the promise and the payoff. People today, I've seen it all around me. I'm in college, so I've seen this all around me. We promise ourselves, this is, okay, once again, this is an opinion on how I view this quote and how I'm putting it in my perspective, and it is impacting me a positive way. But between the promise and the payoff, once again, I said that like 5 times. This promise that we make ourselves every year, whether it be in the middle of the year or just in general, because you like something and you see this and you want to achieve the goal or the payoff in this case. That promise that you're giving yourself, you are telling yourself that you're going to do this in some sort of fashion, manner, way. And you're going to do it. And you're going to get that payoff. But what most people aren't thinking about, they might be saying they're going to do it. This process, there is multiple ups and downs. But you have to trust yourself in this process. And between it, if you trust it, you will eventually pay it off. I don't want to get into nothing crazy right now, because I'm a believer in God. I'm a Christian, and I believe everything happens for a reason. You have to take action in this world in order to receive the payoff, no matter what. It is not handed to you. Some people may be a little bit more fortunate than you. It's just how it is in this life. You know, you were born, you possibly could have been born into fortunate, and it could be a lot easier for you to achieve those goals. Obviously, some people don't have that. If you are willing to trust the process to get that payoff that you want, anybody can do it. And I am a firm believer in that. And now I'm telling myself right now, not only for you all, I'm telling myself for anything. This could be years after. I'm telling you, like, maybe it's not this. It could be anything. I will look back at this and tell myself I did it. Other than that, guys, I just wanted to explain that before I got into this video. I just really thought that was important to say, because this is why I'm doing this video, is because of that. I'm not doing it because of the views or anything like that. I'm not doing it because of the trend, or if this is even a trend. I'm doing it for myself, to look back on this and appreciate what I did. You know, I will fail, I'm sure. And I'm telling myself that I'm not going to fall down after I fail. I'm going to pick up and work as hard as I can. So, and this is going to be one of the parts of it, and how I'm going to proceed through my life. So, with that being said, let's get this dry erase board open. So basically, with that being said, let's get this dry erase board open and go on with the video. Okay, now getting actually into, I guess, the actual start of this video. So basically what I'm going to be doing is drawing a couple of my goals. It could be a lifetime goal, it could be a year goal. Mainly I'm going to be focusing on these goals, this year in 2020, what I want to achieve. Not only for this YouTube channel, but I want to do it for what I want to achieve this year. Because, you know, I feel like in general, everybody has goals. And when you set these goals, you want to get to them, obviously. But once again, coming back to it, like I probably said it 100 times already in this video, that it's the process and in order to get these goals. And to get those goals without the process, I mean, you can't get to it. That probably sounds so stupid, but hopefully this works. I hope I just bought these. But we're gonna go ahead and start with the very first thing I want to do. Or first, we're gonna start with, okay, so basically I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm gonna draw a couple things. First, actually, not a couple, I'm gonna go one by one. I'm gonna draw one thing and explain it. And then after we're done with all this, we're gonna put it up in the garage. Okay, so the very first goal. Okay, I'm not a perfect drawer, but once again, I'm putting this up in my garage to see my daily goals. So as you can tell, I'm sure most of you all know what this is. It's a garage, and let's actually show you what I mean by garage. So this is my garage. Actually, what I'm in right now, this is my garage. The reason I drew a garage on there is because of this right here. You see what I have, you see it's a little bit of a mess. There's so much stuff in here. You see I have tools, I have old car parts, bikes, old wheels, all sorts of things. Basically, what I meant by this is to clean up. Some of my mother's stuff's in here, some of my brother's old stuff, literally like 5 years ago or plus. And the main goal for this is to, I've tried this for years, but is to revive this garage and not obviously, like, I guess re-innovate the whole entire garage, but obviously clean it up more and build onto this, as in getting new tools. I built this bench a while back actually. I was going to make this a YouTube video, but I never did. I just did it for myself so I could work somewhere. So I built this bench. So that was one little goal I achieved. But I want to do more lighting. As you can tell, these don't work. These don't. These do. I installed these about 2 years ago. I want to install more lights in here to make this garage, to illuminate this garage more. And when future videos, hint, my hands are freezing. It's so cold out here, guys. It's like 40 degrees, but hint, to detail my car and stuff like that, and clean up and just have, so I can actually see in here. Because if you notice in some of my other videos, when I am doing that, or when I'm working in here towards the afternoon, it gets really dark in here. So I wanted to obviously lighten up this place so I can see, and obviously for better content. But that's one thing. And also just in general, tools, maybe, you know, maybe updating this garage a little bit more, like we're talking about, not re-innovating, but possibly changing it up a little bit, putting more pegboard up, maybe getting rid of this stand, maybe one of these, and making something nice for like tires or rims. I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes, but that's one of my goals I want to do. I will figure that out definitely over this summer, where it's more nice instead of 40 degrees outside. Next, okay, this is a word. Now, I don't know how well y'all can see this. I'm pretty sure you can read that really well. It says Turfworks. None of y'all have no clue what this is. This is not YouTube related at all. Me and my buddy Hudson Adams, which you saw at the beginning of this video, we have a personal business called Turfworks, which from the text you can depict that turf, which we were talking about lawns, you know, landscaping, stuff like that. We have a lawn service business. That's where part of my income comes eventually in the spring and summer and fall. We do stuff like that, and I want to grow that this year more than ever. I really want to focus on that because school is going great. I love what I'm going for, which we'll get to in this video, but I want to grow and create my own business with my friend, my best friend, and we've been together for our whole lives, and something like this is definitely something great to grow on, not only for our bond, but for us to be successful people. You know, that would definitely be something that I'd be proud of, and he is definitely proud of, for us, not only just for us to grow in that in general this year and maybe have a great income off that. But that I just wanted to tell you, it's there's so many things that we want to do with this. You know, a new truck this year, another mower, backpack blowers. There's so much we want to grow as a company and more, you know, just bring more to the table that we can offer. We have equipment, but we want to upgrade. We want to better ourselves so we can knock out more lawns, take more commercial properties. We are very personal with customers. We try to talk. That's how we try to obtain more clients. So that's what I really want to work on. Another big goal this year for 2020, especially coming up in the summertime. Okay, so on to the next one. Okay, this is came in more to like a drawing, a like word board, not necessarily. I got a couple other pictures coming up, but this is another big one. It's like this right here, ETSU. That is the university I am attending at the moment. I don't know if y'all can see that. We'll do that for a second. Basically, what that is. Okay, that's so stupid what I just said. It's my university I go to. It's in East Tennessee. It's too cold out here. East Tennessee State University. There we go. I could not pronounce that to save me. I don't know. But that's the university I'm going to right now, and I am in kinesiology. Mainly, I want to finish that degree and go into physical therapy. That's what I really want to do. But I'm in my I'm about to go into my junior year. I'm sophomore right now, and that's another big goal of my year. I want to focus on school and really knock that out and do great in that. Even though that's not my full passion, I love to, it's learning, knowledge is key, whatever. But I enjoy it. It's my life. That's what I want to try to grow into and get better at. We'll see how this degree, as of right now, I'm starting my core classes, so we'll see if I really like it and pursue it further. So yeah, let's get on to the next one. Okay, so for the next one, I hope you all know what this is, because this is like the biggest thing on my channel, what I've been using. Obviously it's pretty ugly. It's a Subaru emblem, and off to the side is a bubble with a question mark. So obviously with this car, I have gotten parts for it. I've started to build on it a little bit. But I don't know, there's so many things I want to do with this car. There are so many, but I have to take it little by little at a time. And that comes on with a build list and how I should properly, in my eyes, build this car in like an order. I don't want to just, blow a bunch of money on something stupid and install that. And then, I'm here. What am I going to do with this car? This is my daily. I love it. And we have to think smart, which is the question, what am I going to do next? Which I have a couple things in mind, but we'll go on as the year goes and we'll see what we're going to buy for this car and install, which I am super excited for this year. So look out for the Subi, because as you know, this booty is not thick. That's not too bad. I mean, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's get on to the rest of the video. I got about maybe 2 more things that I want to complete, or ideally do this year, or at least try to make a big goal and move forward with. Okay. All right. Okay, let's explain what this is supposed to be first. From Subaru to clean to what does this look like? It looks like a scroll or something, but really what it is washing my car into making, not only washing it, but detailing it highly and getting it close to perfection. Maybe I doing it, maybe I will get the materials and try to do it. I'm a little nervous for that, but I could possibly think going on to a wrap. I love the Subaru blue, and I love it, but I wanted to change the color, not only to preserve my paint underneath my car, but I want something a little different and unique. Okay, once again, this is a far-fetched one, but the final one, I just wrote it down in this one, and I drew a little wrench, a little thick wrench, but as you can tell, a project car. As you can see, race core. I want a project car, whether it be a Honda, Miata, crappy BMW, something that I can get that is butt cheap and build it or restore it in some sort of way and fashion that is cheap. Come on, I suck. Why can't I just draw this? A budget-friendly race car. So I know that's sounds really stupid, maybe, but people like me in college and working for income, trying to pay for things, and also on top try to do stuff I love. Unfortunately, what I like to do costs a lot of money, and budget-friendly piece of crap doo-doo Honda. Sorry if you love Hondas. I love Hondas, they're nice, but getting something like that and building onto or custom fabbing or stuff like that. I have welders, but I don't know how to weld, but maybe custom fabbing, you know, stuff for that car would be awesome. So little things like that I want to learn and try to do, because I feel like I'd be pretty good at that. So that's finally the last thing I want to do. I mean, pretty good area where to put that. I can see that every day. And I can promise myself every day that one day that stuff will happen. So if you decide to do something like what I'm doing, I'm not saying you have to, but in the back of your head, you'll have your promise. It might take forever, it might take a dang week. You would just feel accomplished. And feeling accomplished in life is obviously one of the biggest goals we have. And that's what I'm on the road to do now. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, click that thumbs up button. Let me know you like it. Maybe drop a comment and tell me what y'all thought about this video. And I just wanted to be a little personal with y'all. And I know it's nothing about cars, but it's more of what I like trying to thrive to do this year in order to be a better person for myself and do something I enjoy. Because that's the whole point of life. Enjoy what you want to do. Seriously. Enjoy what you want to do. And good things will come to those who wait. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all. Peace.